Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption on MysteriousJG. The last video was a redo of a video that got eaten by a computer crash. Well, it turns out I actually found then when I went to make my replacement video, post it together, that the components for the original video were still there. So, I guess if anybody really wants to see that, let me know. Because as of now, I don't really bother. I don't think I'm going to bother to upload it. It's mostly me making the same jokes over mostly the same dialogue with Nest, whatever his name is, and MacDougal. And I went in great detail of what I recall happening in that video. That was amusing, big huge elk trying to kill us or whatever. But anyway, so off screen, significant happenings. I decided to go ahead and hunt for beaver and red sage to complete the ingredients needed for the Deadliest in Sun Quest. Getting the beavers took forever, and was killed by wild animals more than one occasion while wandering around on foot in the north trying to find beavers. But eventually got it done, and somewhere along the way lost my original horse. And am not sure when that happened. I think it was because I was wandering around for great stretches on foot. Somehow I just ended up getting a new horse that comes when I call. So I'm just gonna get over it. I think actually what I'm gonna do is because I've said this before. Like I could go back to an earlier save and get that horse, but like I watched an entire Rift Tracks Firehead while just trying to hunt for those beavers. So I'm actually going to go ahead and summon Warhorse, which is the horse that you get for registering the game with the that is the horse that you get for registering the game with the Rockstar social network, which basically means you give up your personal privacy and you get an in-game horse that is good, although it's stuck. So the Warhorse is just a black horse that has really good stats, but is currently stuck on an airplane. But for the rest of the game, I'll be able to summon that horse, and if it dies, I can use that item to get another one. But we're about to do the Deadliest in Sun Quest, which I believe I'd never actually bothered to do in the old days playing this game. So.
Please tell me you found it all.
Yep.
Hey, Kinnear.
Oh, hello again, sir. Oh, you are kind.
Thank you for the 5 beaver hut. Okay, I guess I had them wrapped up.
Batch of adhesive in no time.
Glad to be of service. Let me know when your machine's ready for your maiden voyage.
Oh, I will indeed, sir. I'd like
I'll summon you with my psychic
glory
power.
of man soaring through the air like an eagle. An eagle, sir! Oh, my name's not Charles Kinnear.
It's Greg Kinnear.
Please, leave me now. I cannot work with your eyes boring into me.
So I got 19 bucks for that.
Come back later, my friend.
I also did like one round of the nighttime law enforcement missions where you follow a dog around. I did it in. So a different guy gave me the mission, but he doesn't have a name or anything. It's not really. I don't think it was exciting stuff that needed to happen on screen. But that got me a few bucks, but not enough for us to buy the last of the. Weapons that were missing. Also, I used a survivalist map item, which is why temporarily plants will be visible on the map. And I did that because I anticipated the red sage taking a long time to gather. And in fact, that took like no time at all compared to how long it took to hunt beavers. Because I kept thinking there was an item that would make animals become visible on the map. If there is, it was not being sold in the store I went to. And I just don't think they sell one. They do that. I attempted to use bait at one point to lure animals in because I was carrying 5 bait. But that ended up summoning. I did it at a place where I thought there would be beavers. That ended up summoning a bear, which I actually don't think that one killed me. I think I managed to survive that particular encounter. Anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel instead of riding all the way up there, because... Although I suppose now I'm using this new Warhorse horse. I don't know whether I have to worry about... Well, we'll save the game. But I don't know whether I need to worry about building up rapport with Warhorse. Or if it's just the faithful old Warhorse that will always, you know... Always do what you need it to do. Here we are riding... I guess we can say that's Warhorse because it's black, although that's a black and red picture. So it's likely that our blonde horse would look exactly the same. I think our blonde horse may have been killed by coyotes, actually, because at one point I remember, like, or wolves. I think wolves were attacking me while I was on horseback, but I thought I loaded the game specifically because I figured I was going to lose the horse. But then, I don't know. We lost the horse. Like I said, I do not really specifically know how that happened. Alright, well, Deadliest and Son we'll need a few days. We'll need some in-game time to pass before we can do that. So let's go carry on the quest that we somehow got by talking to a prohibitionist. Not prohibitionist, yeah, prohibitionist. I was getting prohibitionist confused with abolitionist in my mind. Abolition is over at this point. This game is set after the Civil War. So, the South lost. Deal with it. Hey, you. Hey. So this is the seedy end of town.
Hey, mister. I heard about you.
I heard you
Sure you
murder
did.
everyone.
You that boy killed Bill Williamson over in Mexico.
Yep.
No, got me mistaken, partner.
I ain't. Boy told me all about you as soon as you come to town.
Town? That's what you call this? What's wrong with cesspit?
Jeez. Okay. Guess you're not a fan of this city.
You know, I saw you talking to that Abner Forsyth,
Yeah, well...
Who?
the temperance movement man.
Oh, him. Yeah, I knew he had some kind of
Me in
quest.
a poorhouse.
Oh, yeah. Interesting, fella.
He's Jeremiah Somerset's pawn. The industrialist wants the state to outlaw public consumption of liquor, so he can make a fortune selling personal gin stills. These bar owners like me begging in the street.
Or serving people
My heart bleeds for the three of
your
them.
home, I guess. I don't know.
I just can't figure out which one I dislike the most.
Oh, wow. Just making enemies all over the place for no reason.
Kill Abner Forsyth. I'd do right by you.
You can find yourself someone else.
I only killed Bill Williamson. Wait, I mean, no.
Kill him. This is a dangerous place for a man like you to be loitering.
Well, I don't have any particular vested interest in seeing Prohibition go through, but at the same time, we're trying to be Paragon Man and not, go around killing people that we don't have to kill specifically to advance the story. And to that end, we should probably warn him that, hey, yeah, well, I got people to not murder, so. I'm too busy not murdering this guy to help you with that, sir. One Abner.
A sin, I tell you.
Hey there, Abner.
Good to see you, my friend. Decided to join me and recant the evils of the bottle?
Not really.
Keep wishing, friend. Better move on soon. Fellas around here want you dead.
Oh. I guess the path of God will lead me elsewhere in this benighted kingdom.
Hope so.
Thank you for sparing the life of a poor servant. Kindly.
I
Take this.
somehow understand the situation completely, even though you
Carry
just
yourself,
vaguely told
Abner.
me somebody wants me dead. Oh wow, though that little that little cash reward has gotten me to where we could almost afford to buy that. Yeah, no, I know I failed to stop the crime. I wasn't really engaging in that mission in any way, shape, or form. I decided I didn't give a shit. I mean, I also failed to learn Portuguese. I didn't actually set out to do that. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill us or anything.
I want to talk to you.
What is it?
I heard you tipped off Abner Forsyth after I told you to kill him. Now
Did you
he'll
hear
be
that?
spreading his nonsense all over the territory.
I ain't here to do your dirty work.
Oh, no.
Well, you can forget about drowning your sorrows anywhere around here. Round here, it's gonna be double the going rate for you.
So be it.
Soviet? Whatever. So, it's the middle of the night. We're unlikely to be allowed to do any missions. I guess we'll do a quick night watch job. Phillips has spread expressions of slander. What? I guess. Alcohol and room prices across the frontier are now double the normal price. Oh. Well, I already bought all the property that I'm going to buy. I wonder what the reward is for doing that the other way. Oh well. We're Paragon, man. We don't give a fuck. We're not really buying in-game alcohol. Never really understood the idea of, like, you know, in the Fallout games allow you to do some of this too. Getting drunk or high in a video game. I mean, I'm conceptually, I understand the appeal of wanting to do that in real life, whether it's a good idea or not, but in a video game? Anyways, we'll do one of these for a few extra bucks, and that should allow us to,
Watch out for any suspicious activity. I jump them if you spot them. Might be good to follow that dog there.
Yeah, see? Follow that dog, see? Where'd my horse go? Yeah, it's easy to follow the dog on the horse. Occasionally you get caught in something and turned around, but otherwise it's... Now I keep running into the same encounters here. You get like...
Show me where he is.
You end up running into two guys who are fighting.
Hey, you're finally gonna die. I'm a professional. That's it. Run, you coward. Take him down, boy. Shut up, or you're dead.
Well, that guy's trying to kill the dog.
I'm gonna beat ya, then start. Tell you what, mister, I'm gonna kill you quick. You enjoying yourself?
There we go. Managed to tie them both up. All I had to do is get shot a couple times. All worked out. Oh, that's not my horse. Well, okay, my horse has been relocated somehow. But yeah, like a couple times I've done this, and you always need to break up 3 crimes. And capturing them alive, good, capture them alive. It can be difficult because everybody who's committing any crime in this city, big or small, generally seems to have a gun. Luckily, he decided to try to kill the guy he stole the horse from rather than me. Which made it easier.
Hey! The rope's chafing me!
The ropes are chafing me. I need a safe word! Where's, I believe, my horse? War horse.
Let's go.
Thank.
What is it, boy?
One last chance to fail or actually get some cash. Where's the
What
robber?
the hell are you doing? You're coming with
There we
me.
go. I believe he killed the guy he was robbing, too. Yeah, that's the. You tend to run into a horse thief, a robbery of a person, and usually two guys fighting. But what I've found is that, like, with the robbery, most of the time you have a chance to save the guys being held up. That time, by the time we got there, he was pretty much had already. The criminal had already murdered someone, so. But this should give us a few bucks.
Much obliged. Time is passing.
Thank you for stopping the same 3 crimes you stop every night. But we got more than enough money now to buy that gun that I was looking at, so.
Come on.
Automobile Association. I'm gonna be curious now. We want to check our cash. $617. Now let's see what our cash is when we after we stay at this hotel. 'Cause I don't think it's costing us money, but I don't know. So the drinks, well, it doesn't show us the price, but the price has gone up.
These cards are ready for your hand.
Anyway, $617. Got chest that didn't do anything to our money supply. So everything should be coming up pricey, as it were. The survivalist map has been exhausted. And yep, that didn't cost us any money. So, I don't know. I guess we bought this hotel and I completely forgot about it. Not this hotel, this room. You purchase rooms long term in this game, except for the couple places where it works the way you'd think it would. You actually only rent. And those tend to be the worst places for some reason. This place is a cesspit. Ugh, hate cities. My character's basically Mr. Podunk. Alright, so the general store's open. Let's see what they got. I don't think we're going to find too much of interest in here. Last time I came in here was looking for items that would make it easier to hunt beaver.
Hi there.
I could buy another survivalist map. I don't need one.
You don't need it.
I don't think I'll need... Great Plains not available. I guess that means I already bought that map? I do not know. Well, that's Wormwood. It actually says Warmblood, so...
Thank you very much.
Hello, Mr. Marston?
So we could check out the doctor's office while I'm here. Even though we're shocked and dismayed to find out that it's not the famous lady doctor that we had heard them talk so much about lately.
Howdy, mister.
And we're maxed
Remedies for man or beast.
out on everything that we need from him. Isn't a fit night out for man or beast. So where is that gun shop? Oh, it's all the way up. Around the corner here. If only we had done level 12 ambulance missions, we would have infinite stamina for running.
Hello there.
Is that my horse? Oh, hey, I'm on a first-name basis with whoever that is. Tack and feed.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I know the Junius brothers aren't happy with the recent
Hey, mister.
relations in the town.
I could buy bait, because I'm no longer maxed out on bait. Bandolier is not available. The Mauser pistol is not available. Buffalo rifle is not available. I guess we have to complete other quests before those become available. In the meantime, the Carcano rifle. He's got ultimate power. I guess we'll buy it. That was my whole deal. Was coming up here. I don't know why the buffalo rifle isn't available.
The editor of the Blackwater Ledger is being black.
That guy's talking about some kind of nonsense. So the Carcano rifle is better in pretty much every way, actually in every way, to the rolling block rifle. Meanwhile, the bolt action rifle I actually prefer over the Evans repeater. The double barrel shotgun, semi-auto shotgun is probably better. Throwing knife, fire bottle, dynamite. Double action revival I actually switched over to because I was afraid that there had been one or two examples of me thinking I had shot a beaver and then I couldn't find the corpse, and I was afraid that I was shooting it with guns that were too powerful and were, killing him. Like, not killing them, but like blowing them up, so there was nothing left.
Buy something for your kids while you're here.
Wait a second. How could I possibly be low on pistol ammo? I guess I was actually using pistols recently. Because it seems like I should have more ammo than that. It is the most common type to run across, so I'm not sure if it's really worth spending money getting more of it. But it's also not very expensive, so.
That's all good.
I think that's good for now.
That'll do us. We still got $50 in our pocket in case some quest comes up or we need a little bit of money. And it still says 15 of 85 ammo though. So that's weird. I guess that's what's currently loaded. I don't know. Speaking of loaded, I guess it's expensive for us to go to bars now. Because I pissed off the most powerful barman in the world. A barman who can spread his influence across the entire game map. I figured maybe just in this town, which wasn't really going to affect me that much, but anyway. Well, I got a few minutes left in the video. I wonder if we should go ahead and get started on the next mission. Alright, let's do it.
Can't refuse a man his dying wish.
Okay, boy, let's go.
I sure hope I don't screw this up. Trip Lockley. What do you think, guys? Should I attempt to disarm him without killing him, or should we just say, screw it, kill this guy? Yeah, got a bunch of extra fame for letting him live. Well, I don't know if that's extra fame. Do you always get 100 fame for winning a duel? A lot of revolver ammo is full. That's what they call me, revolver. Mr. Marston. Boy, you almost had me kill you, dog. That's like very similar to the barks of some of the wild animals that were out there murdering me while I was trying to hunt for beaver earlier. You don't know how close you came to just getting shot there, little doggy. All right, well, this will be a little on the short side, but I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and save our game and have this video be just a little on the short side, because Lord knows that last video went way long. So this will even out somewhat. We'll just mosey on over to the save point here. And, well, I'll tell you what. Let's check and see if Deadliest and Son is ready to advance. If it is, we can, we will not call it a video just right this second, and we'll, finish up Deadliest and Son instead. it does not appear that Deadliest and Son is ready to go. Alright, that being the case, I'm calling it a video. When we come back, we will probably do a mission either for Agent Ross or for Crazy Yale Guy. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.